All right, so this is part two. So lucky I accidentally hit the stop button. So I'm gonna say it one more time. Call Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the elders and apostles, GMS where I learned from. Shalom to all for like, preaching His word and truth and sincerity, and to you, Riv, to you sisters out there learning in silence and staying in order. Shalom. Right, so now we know Obadiah, right? The scripture say, Obadiah 1 and 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, right? And when it says, I have made thee small, it means I have made you insignificant, right? Thou art greatly despised, right? I can't, you cannot tell me one nation that could say they love this. These Edomites, I couldn't tell you not one nation that gets along with Esau. I know they do business with Esau, but you know, the world is given into the hand of the wicked. So everybody has to go to him in wants and needs. Verse 3, the pride of thine heart has deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right? And they dwelled in the clefts of the rocks. An example we have is in the book of Job, chapter 30. It says, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. It's the word disdain.
Strong's H 3988. My ass. My ass.
Which means to reject, despise, refuse. This man refused to not allow this man near his animals, man. Why? Because most likely they will either eat them or, you know, have sex with them, man. That's how nasty and perverse he is, man. Book of Hebrews chapter 12 tells you that there's no profane man as Esau, right? It says, I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. Yet whereunto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished. For want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness, in former time desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat, right? This is basically eating Christmas trees, right? Verse 5, they were driven from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, right? Like, get out of here, you know? Like, you saw them, people get at them, man. This is exactly what's happening now, man. There's nothing new under the sun. Verse 6, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys, in the caves of the earth, and in the rocks. Amongst the bushes they brayed, under the nettles they were gathered together, right? They walk around like dogs. They would, you know, gather like dogs, basically. It says they were children of fools, yeah, children of base man. They were viler than the earth, right? This is the wicked the Lord has set on this earth, right? As a whooping stick, man, to teach the world, like, hey, man, I could get this dumb animal here to rule the world. It's wild, man. Right? The Lord is all powerful. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So the word Jacob means to supplant, right? That's why he grabbed hold of Esau's heel. Oh, here it is. Salaki, man. I should have read verse 8. It says verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and Jacob and Esau were born of him. Jacob had held first the heel of Esau, right? The significance and the meaning of that was to supplant, right? So when Esau came out first, Jacob was holding on to his heel, getting ready to, or the beginning, right, of the end, man. Because, you know, as time goes by, right, every second that goes by is closer to the end. right? So Jacob grabbed onto his heel, which symbolizes the abrupt end of one kingdom and translate to the next, right? It says for Esau, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right, we're gonna see a lot more of these things, man. A lot of exposure, man, of Esau, man. The man of perdition has been revealed, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Right? The man who was created for what? Destruction. As it says as it references to Romans 9. Right? When we go to Romans 9, obviously, we know these ones, but for the ones that are listeners that are new, it says, for the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh, according to election, might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It was said unto her that the elder shall serve the younger, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid, right? Because before they were born, they were created to what? Play a role, right? Want to be destroyed, want to be, honored, right? And we could verify this by verse, Salaki, give me a second. Verse 22. Well, Salaki, start at verse 20. Actually, I like this. Nah, but oh man, who art thou that replieth against God, right? So as if, the question is, what's the point of you making me this way if you're gonna, destroy me, man? It says, nay, oh man, who art thou that replieth against God? Shall the thing that formed it say to the thing that formed it? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Has not the potter power over the clay of the lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? Right? That was a reason, man, because he was just created to be destroyed for a purpose, man, to be the whooping stick, and that job is almost over, right? It's time to retire this man. I ain't gonna make this too long. I pray that this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who I learned from. Shalom to those for elect, preaching his word, the truth and sincerity, to you ribs, to you sisters out there learning in silence and staying in order. I say to you all, Shalom.